We are now connected. Trust you're here for a reason. Spirit called you here.
Welcome in, my beautiful friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Now, this is a collective reading. It is for all zodiac signs. It's also timeless. Whenever you're finding this reading is exactly when you're meant to. So I don't have my bells hung up yet. So we're going to ding my invisible bells. We're going to welcome in spirit, open up this space and get you a message today. So I wasn't actually planning on filming this reading. I'm still in my PJs. I was actually getting my second studio ready here. So this is something that has been on my mind for a while. I just haven't had time for it. And now I finally have a quiet weekend where I can organize and take a look at what I'm creating here, how I want to express myself in this second studio. So this is the vibe, this is the energy, this is the flow that I am in today. And I felt a really strong urge to film a reading and just test out my studio here, so you are a part of this. I feel that some of you are also moving through an experience in your life right now where you might be rearranging things. Maybe you're putting the pieces together or trying to finalize a final picture around something you desire to experience, something that is of value to you. It's maybe a way that you can express yourself. And I feel whatever this energy is that has moved into the collective here today, it is feeling very creative. So I wanted to first start your reading today with 3 spirit animals that are guiding you at this time. So the first one coming through, I've already shuffled all of my cards. What we're getting here is the dragon, passion. So passion is flowing. Passion is there as a superpower for you to apply in your world. So you may have seen a dragon recently. The dragon is a reminder of your strong will and fiery personality. It is also a symbol of passion and fire. You are being asked to practice self-control and be cautious so that your passion does not lead you into trouble. Sometimes we can get fired up and away we go without even being aware of how that might be affecting our reality and the people in it. So they want you to be just mindful of any kind of emotions of anger, resentment, or reactive energy that you might be unleashing in the world. So right now they want you to stay steady and grounded. And I feel that they want you to be very intentional with the energy that you're putting out there. So the dragon is your first spirit animal. Next, we have the giraffe. Look at that. Have any of you seen a giraffe recently? The message it brings is about reflection. So if you are facing a difficult situation right now, do not rush into making a decision. Okay, so you are advised to turn the problem around in all possible manners. Before deciding on a solution, your circumstances need to be examined carefully. So perhaps you're feeling like you're rushing into something, like you know that this is happening, that you're rushing. They want you to slow down. They want you to sleep on it before you make a decision. Reflect on the different areas of your life, especially the areas that I feel need your attention. This is you now making time for whatever it is that you have been putting off, right? So giraffe. Next we have the dolphin. Peace is the message coming from the dolphin. The gentle nature of the dolphin reminds you to look for the good in everyone and strive to bring peace to your life and those around you. Trust your instincts and your intuition rather than overthinking things. And I feel some of you are going to resonate with that, with the overthinking part. Maybe you've been overthinking recently. And this overthinking is putting you in perhaps analysis paralysis, or you're finding that you're jumping into things or making irrational decisions. Maybe it's because you have a lot of noise around you telling you what to do. So this is a sign for you today through your spirit animals that it's time to stay grounded, create some peace in your nervous system to regulate yourself, your emotions, to be aware of how you are showing up within the experience you are currently having, no matter what it is. Okay, so that is the dolphin spirit. We're going to go ahead and pull 3 tarot cards. I actually just received a brand new deck from Christopher Lee. This is the Essentia Modern Tarot deck. So I feel it's still on Kickstarter. It's not available yet. If it is, I will leave a link for you in the description box below. Okay, so I was working with this card deck last night and it is absolutely beautiful. I love the visuals. So you are going to see me using more of this deck on my channel. So the first card coming through for you is the 5 of Pentacles. Look at that. The 5 of Pentacles. I feel there is some change that is taking place in your life. This change does feel like a subtle shift. It is this feeling of scarcity, lack, or desiring something, wanting something someone else has, or, you know, maybe right now in your life, things aren't happening in the way that you desire. Maybe you're not exactly where you want to be. And you are visualizing or you're looking. It's almost like you are taking a tally or you are gathering the ingredients for the recipe of what you desire. I see there's some sort of adjustment happening that is creating change in your life right now. And it's not a big change. It is very subtle, but it's happening. And something really good is happening out of this change for you. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Pentacles as well. Lots of pentacle energy. So I feel money is on your mind, your material world, the things that are happening, your physical body. These are all at the forefront. And I feel you're not feeling good about something here. There's something sitting on your mind. And this is exactly where Spirit is wanting you to direct your attention to clear whatever this is. I feel it's an emotion. It's something that you might have been feeling recently because of the things that are happening in your physical reality. Okay, so this is a signal for you, this timing, that it's time for you to ground and stabilize yourself in your own frequency and flow, your own vibration. So 4 of Pentacles, and let's shuffle this a little bit more and see what else is coming through. I'm getting indecision. I'm getting procrastination here. Someone who is waiting or taking their time. And this is really good for those of you that feel like you're being rushed into something, but I'm also seeing lag here. So you'll have to share with me what that is. So next we are getting the King of Cups. So you are moving through a healing experience. I feel some of you, your physical body, there may be something going on there with you and you're in a healing process with that physical body, with your physical body. And I see that there's a lot of really good results that are coming in, a lot of really good news, right? And I feel you are your own doctor. You are the only one that can give you the right medicine. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here, everyone. I am just reading the energy of these cards. What I feel is they're wanting you to take responsibility for your soul, like to be responsible for your physical body. We have been blessed with this beautiful human body to have this human experience. You know, it's up to you to take care of it. And I feel the message here behind everything that is happening is to take care of yourself as you're moving through the experiences you are currently having. You are very important on your journey. So the doctor is definitely showing up here. So King of Cups. Now I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages, which is my favorite part, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So some of you are going to resonate with the people in these cards. Maybe they resemble the people in your lives. Maybe you saw someone down the street that looked like the people on these cards. These are all signs, one of many that Spirit is sending you. So I don't know if any of you have asked for a sign, which was a feather. This feather is actually coming in as a sign for you today. Okay, and maybe you have been asking for specific signs in your life right now around something specific that you are moving through. I want you to know Spirit is communicating with you right now. You are receiving the signs. So if you're in a space or an energy that feels really busy, they want you to create peace within yourself as you are moving through this busy energy. So before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating with you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. So I'm also going to leave your individual readings in the pinned comment section below. These individual readings are an extension of this collective reading for you today. So make sure you check those out. And if you are feeling a connection to me, you are enjoying my content, the best way for you to support me is by subscribing and hitting that notification bell. That allows the channel to boost in frequency, allowing my messages to land with the souls that need them. So once again, everyone, thank you so much for all of your love and support here in this community. So yeah, you are coming out of some sort of slow, stagnant energy is what I'm getting here. There's some disappointment here for sure. I've been picking this up. You know, when I was shuffling your cards, I feel that something didn't work out for someone, and this is spirit protecting you from whatever that was. I want you to think of it like that. I know it's hard to think of it like that when you're in the moment of disappointment, something not working out, but know this was for your highest good, okay? And I want you to pay attention to the numbers that are coming through here as well. So we have 5, 4, and the number 14. You might be seeing these numbers around. Again, Spirit is communicating with you in so many different ways, everyone. So I want you to just pay attention. You don't have to obsessively look for signs. They show up. We recognize them. Sometimes we doubt them. Sometimes we think they are coincidences, random things that are happening, but they're actually synchronicities. All right, so money energy is definitely here in the collective. There is a powerful wave that is supporting you in your endeavors tied to money. The worry, the stress that you might have around your finances, they are encouraging you to shift those thoughts, those worries into something positive. I remember when I was going through financial struggles earlier on when I was a single mom, my daughters were younger. I actually had a lot of different things going on at the time, and I found myself worrying about them. And I realized right away, wait a minute, I'm totally shifting my energy into this space that I don't want to be in. And what I did was stop focusing on the worries and the stress, because the more I focused on that, the more I would see confirming all of that I was feeling to believe, choosing to believe. And I'm a manifester. I'm very good at law of attraction. And the way for me to work with that energy is to shift the way that I'm thinking, the way that I'm moving through my world. So what I did was I started to adjust the way that I was showing up. So I started to think about, okay, this is the space I'm in right now. This is my reality. Like, I'm going through financial struggles. Okay, so what is it that I'm currently buying I don't need? That's the first place that I started. And then I started to work backwards from how much I actually needed money. And I started looking for jobs. I'm not afraid to change jobs and change things because I'm not afraid to adjust and shift. So it was easy for me to look for another job and leave where I was at, right? And I've always found that, and you know what I used to do is, look for companies that I wanted to work in, not the companies that were hiring. And that used to work for me in that time when I was in my 20s, which was 20 years ago, right? So, but it was my drive. It was the way that I chose to move through this period of difficulty with my finances. And I made it work. But had I not gone through those financial difficulties, I wouldn't have, been able to do the things that I did in those experiences, right? So I feel there's a purpose. There's a reason why you're moving through your experience right now. Change is taking place. And I want you to know, Spirit is saying that the truth is you are expanding, you are growing. So right now, whatever these challenges are that you are facing, the things that aren't working out are for your highest good. And how can you show up in that experience? What kind of mindset can you adopt at this time as you're moving through whatever this is? You're incredibly smart. Spirit wants you to know that. You've been through challenges before, right? So whatever this is, it might be something completely different. You are meant to explore it. It is a part of your soul's evolution, right? You are growing, you are evolving, you are learning so much. And I feel for many of you out here, this feels more like something that you desire, something that you want to buy, perhaps. There's something that you've had on your mind. Maybe it's for your kids or a family member. It feels like an investment. And I feel that the vision is very strong. It's very clear, like you're going to make this happen and you are going to make this happen. So having peace in your heart that whatever this is that's come to your mind that you're desiring, you're feeling something towards, there's a reason why we feel it, a reason why we desire it. And I feel there's a timeline you are connecting to where you are there with that experience. Reflection, these two are looking through a window. There's a reflection there. This is why I feel that the giraffe came through. There's something much bigger that Spirit is showing you here, and passion. I feel this is sparking a fire within you. I remember when I first decided that I wanted to work from home. I was about 16 years old when I had this vision, this dream. And it's because my dad used to work from home. And I saw the freedom he had, and he was disciplined. But it was different than going to a job like my mom did, right? The traffic, I noticed all of these kinds of things. And I just thought, you know what, that's not the lifestyle I want. Even though temporarily I did get into a career, I did elevate in that place. I knew that that was where I was meant to be in that timing. And here I am now in front of you. There's a whole entire journey that takes us from that vision to that dream. And what they're doing is, what they're saying is they're encouraging you to believe in the power of you and not to let some of these, mistakes, these things that aren't working out, these closed doors, these failures stop you from where you're going, because you're learning through each experience. And I feel that it's a part of the journey that is taking you to where you're meant to be, right? So I published a magazine in my early 20s. It was a bridal magazine. I had 3 issues that I had published. The 3rd one didn't make it out. And it was a very fun experience, but it was unfortunate it didn't work out. There were so many different reasons why, but I never dwelled there. Instead, I moved on. I'm like, okay, that was that. Let's see what else we can create. Let's continue on this journey, because I'm sure that I'm going to find something that works for me. Just because something didn't work out doesn't mean it's not meant to be. It just means it's something different. And I learned a lot in that experience, right? So I feel for some of you, Spirit is encouraging you to dust yourself off and keep going. There's definitely this feeling of, I'm getting mixed emotions here with this 4 of Pentacles. There's this putting a lot of energy and effort in. It's like you're going to work, but you're getting paid minimum wage, or, you feel what you're worth, but you're not finding an opportunity. You're not finding exactly what it is that feels right to you. There's almost this feeling of not being there just yet. But I want you to know that you're already connected to that energy. You're already there in that experience. And in a way, I feel this is a message from your future self that is already in that experience. I'm seeing something that, I'm seeing the journey. I'm seeing a lot of history. I'm seeing, a lot of your time that has been put into something. And maybe it's just not happening for you in the way that you've been pushing and wanting it to. And I feel the way it's happening is not the way that you think it's going to happen. So I'm getting something that's been fixed. Something that almost feels like tunnel vision. Maybe you're expecting something to happen in a certain way, through a certain person, in a certain timing, a specific timing. So this is something that Spirit wants you to encourage, to loosen your grip on, because So I didn't know that I was going to be on YouTube. I didn't even know that I was going to be doing tarot. When I decided I wanted to work from home, when I was trying to find what it is that I was trying to find, this is where Spirit led me. There was a lot of exploration, a lot of learning there, a lot of disappointments, you know, where I thought something was taking off, but then it didn't. And I was like, are you kidding me? But that didn't let me, but I didn't give up because of that, right? And I feel you are not a giver-upper. And that's a reminder that is coming in through whatever this Four of Pentacles experience is. So I want you to take a look at this card and share with me what it is that you are feeling that this is representing in your own life right now. I'm getting your health, maybe health got in the way, and I'm getting a story, someone's story here. I remember I watched a movie, a Hindi film, with Shah Rukh Khan, who was super upset. He used to play soccer in the movie, and because of a soccer injury, he hurt his leg and he couldn't play anymore. And he felt like for some reason he's being punished, and that was the story of his life. And that's the energy he carried, and it affected everyone around him negatively, right? So, but he was able to shift that when he became aware, because someone told them, honestly, like gave them a reality check, right? This girl gave him a reality check, which felt like a blow, something that he was in denial of. I'm getting the story coming out of this card right now. So maybe some of you might resonate with this. Maybe you saw a movie just like I did that shared a story about someone that may be moving through this Four of Pentacles experience. So that long-term stability and security that you are looking for in whatever form you're desiring it, you are already connected to it. It's already there, and it's coming in, you know, the experience you're already in, right? Everything happens for a reason, and I feel that you're in a place right now where things are starting to make sense. Everything is falling into place in your understanding. And I feel you had to go through whatever this experience is to come out of the other side of it. This is where the King of Cups is coming in. It's someone who is emotionally stable. It is somebody that, you know, so what they're sharing is bearer of bad news, but also bearer of good news. So I'm seeing that there's a lot of layers to this King of Cups. I'm seeing you in this position of the King of Cups, but I'm seeing you on the other end of it as well, where the Doctor is showing up for you. So there's this reflection, there's some sort of, you know, two different experiences, and maybe you have two different experiences that you've gone through where you were the patient and now you are the doctor, or you were the doctor and now you are the patient. So some sort of an energy, a vibe like this. And I want you to know that Spirit is there holding your hand. You have a lot of support in the spiritual realm there for you. And the way this support is showing up is through the people that you are surrounded by, but it's mostly through you. It's the care and nurture you're giving to yourself. It's not you sinking into this experience that feels like lack or scarcity, but rather an experience that is teaching you something. I feel what's happened recently for some of you is the way you're seeing the world has changed. And maybe it's happened for you in a blink of an eye. You feel differently. I've been feeling your feelings recently, everyone. It's like just wild. It happens for me at night. And I feel some of you may be feeling a lot, sensing a lot at night. Right? It's, you know, the many animals that you might be seeing. It's the numbers. It's the things that are happening, especially the strange stuff that has been going on recently. You're going to have to share with me what that is in the comment section below. The dreams that you have been having. It's the way that things are falling into place, or the way life is moving you, it feels like. It's almost like you don't have control over it. And even though you do, it's also you feeling like you're on this journey alone, like people don't understand. And this is something I've been feeling for a while recently with the collective, is this feeling of not being understood, and you being okay with it because you know that this is your journey solely. It doesn't have to do with everyone. It has to do with you. And it's not that you're disassociated or disconnected from the whole or from others. It's just this like feeling of knowing that that is what it is. I don't even know how to describe it. If you know how to describe it, you can share with me in the comment section below. Know there's a powerful healing energy that is moving through the collective here today, and I'm seeing a lot of miracles that are happening here. A lot of miracles, a lot of good news. And the good news is coming in with this like warmth of a cup of tea. It's like the doctor's bringing you a cup of tea, giving you some sort of medicinal information. Medicine is definitely coming through right now. Medicine through the spiritual world. Spirit animals are medicine for us that are bringing us messages our soul needs to hear. So, if you are seeing a sign, maybe you saw a feather, look up the spiritual meaning for it. You're going to find a lot of different meanings. Take what resonates for you and carry that with you as the medicine your soul needs to hear. I always look it up on Google. Sometimes I know what it means for me and I don't have to look it up. I find it fun to look it up. This is why I do look it up. I'm like, oh my gosh, I resonate with that reading or that message. And I'm seeing a lot of warmth. I'm feeling this like golden light energy that is moving through your body, healing you. And for those of you that are moving through a physical bodily experience where maybe you're going through some sort of a health crisis, maybe it's a family member, maybe it's not your health, it's something else. Know that you are divinely guided, that you have a lot of support here in this experience, and not to be afraid. I feel someone has recently felt this sense of calm and peace in their body recently. And I feel it's because it's like a life change that has happened through the experience that has come in, which feels like a blessing. Right? So you'll have to share with me what that is for you. So we're going to pull a number frequency behind this energy you are moving through and see what it's wanting to share with you. So we are getting for you the number 3, creativity. We have a lot of yellow here. So I feel what's happening is whatever your specific experience right now, whatever it is that you're going through, Spirit is encouraging you to tap into your creativity. I have you in my studio right now. It's not completely done. I'm currently in the energy of creativity. I'm putting things together. You're going to see how this comes to life. I'm still working with the lighting. I'm super excited. I have a lot of joy inside of me right now. I'm super excited. I also have a hip that is bothering me. And I've been doing exercises. So I'm definitely feeling the King of Cups healing energy moving in, because I've been watching a lot of TikTok, a lot of YouTube channels showing how to fix your hip. So I'm trying all different kinds of exercises, making sure that I'm taking care of myself. So right now I feel like I'm in this creative zone. I'm not too worried about how I'm showing up. I still feel this vibe feels really nice. Maybe you're sitting in your PJs as you're watching this reading. I'm feeling very comfortable. I feel this is the energy that is moving through the collective as well. Maybe you're drinking some tea as you're watching this video. You're doing some housework or something else. You're maybe working at the same time as you are doing some of the things that need to be tended to, right? So this is the energy of creativity. I feel that you are surrounded by people. My husband, my brother-in-law, sister-in-law are all out in the yard. Some of them are in the house working. It's like a very creative day for us. And I don't know, I just feel that many of us are in this mode right now. So the message of this card is it indicates a need to reconnect with your creative side, to improve your quality of life and align yourself with Source. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to step outside of your practical, logical mind and the seriousness of life in order to partake in lighthearted endeavors that are stimulating and fun. Playful creative expression is important because it raises your vibration, which brings you closer to your dreams. This is that fire-breathing dragon within you. So this is a time to immerse yourself in any creative endeavor that lifts your spirits and makes you feel good. It might take the form of playing a musical instrument, painting, writing, cooking, jewelry making, decorating, sewing, photography, landscape, dancing, or designing, whatever it is. I feel Spirit is encouraging you to do it. It doesn't matter what it is as long as it brings you joy. Through playful creative expression, you can heal disharmony in your body and disharmony in your life. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to express yourself creatively. It's now time to use your imagination and see the world through the eyes of a child. For in rediscovering the creativity of your youth, you will rediscover the magic in your life. And I feel your youth is your teenage years. Go back to yourself. Go back to the version of you that was a teenager. And look for the moments that brought you joy and excitement, laughter, connection, all of it. There are moments there. And I feel there's almost like a rediscovery of that now in your life, in whatever experience you're having. So I have an affirmation for you. Feel free to write this down and use it. Through playful, creative expression, I make my dreams come true. Through playful, creative expression, I make my dreams come true. So look at that, creativity for you. And you know what? When I was a teenager, I remember I had a neighbor that lived across the street from me. And I don't know what the entire story is, but what I remember is the person, it was a couple that lived in the house. The woman's husband was diagnosed with a brain tumor. And they told him he only had 6 months to live. And I remember he survived that tumor. And the way it happened was he had visualized Pac-Man. So I remember him sharing this story with my mom. He said, I visualized Pac-Man eating the tumor. And he did this meditation, this visual, and the tumors began shrinking. This is a story that I remember him telling my mom. I don't know if he was saying that because I was sitting there. I was very young. I think I was about either 13 or 14 years old, right? About that age. So I remember him looking and being very careful of the words he was using. So I don't know why, but that came up for some of you today. So 999 is your angel number to close and seal today's reading. So you might be seeing this number around. They're asking you to turn the page. Turn the page. Move on to the next thing. You're being called to move on to that next thing. There's something that has completed here for you. So there's a completion happening. You're going to find that you're reaching a finish line somewhere in your life. There's an ending that is taking place. And I feel, you know what? The finish line and the ending is coming through the Four of Pentacles. This person looks like they're an athlete. They've got all these trophies, but it feels like it's just not it. And maybe that's how you're feeling recently, like this is just not it. You're going to find what that it is. I feel that this is what's happening here is you're turning the page on something that maybe you believe to be true, might be a seed or a doubt that you have within yourself that I feel is clearing at this time. Something is coming full circle and you're going to find that you're starting over. And I feel there's going to be choppy energy around this starting over, which is this that's coming through. So they want you to trust in the process of the experience you are having. Trust in yourself as you're moving through it as well. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.
Trust you're here for a reason. Spirit called you here.
If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.